Okay, today is Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. I call the village board meeting order, where our returning clerk, Miss Lori, please call the roll.
Trustee Frankie?
Here.
Trustee Listener?
Here.
Trustee Miller?
Here.
Trustee Prochnow?
Here.
Trustee Schmidt?
Here.
All five board members are here tonight, so we do have a quorum. Next, we're going to move on to the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation. Tonight, we have the invocation from Reverend Mary Ann at the Shinyuan Temple. Whatever, please stand. Reverend, if you would, please. We'll let you go first.
Thank you, Mayor, and the members of the board for this precious opportunity to deliver the invocation for tonight's board meeting. The colder weather here is now behind us, hopefully. And with the new warm weather, we can have renewed energy as we enjoy nature and its abundant growth of trees, plants, and flowers, all in a variety of vibrant colors. We see new growth and variety here at the village board as well, as we welcome new members of the board who will provide new energy and ideas while respecting the foundational groundwork laid by our past trustees. It is a time when we can all come together to construct an even stronger unit. We also gather here tonight to recognize our future leaders, a new generation of students who have excelled in their academic careers. It is, and will continue to be, our responsibility to nurture this next generation and to be examples of ones holding empathy, fairness, and clarity when making important decisions. So as we gather here tonight, let us pray to come together, remain humble, and respect and embrace the opinions of those here tonight, that all who are entrusted to lead the Elk Grove Village community will continue to work together even harder towards a better, harmonious world. Let us also pray for the guidance and wisdom in making sound decisions for our citizens. And lastly, let us pray for the safety of all the members of the police and fire departments and service members who continue to protect us here and throughout the world. In oneness. Thank you.
Thank you. Flags to my right. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Folks, please be seated. Reverend, hang on a second. You'll be getting more in a few minutes with the giving out the scholarship, but we thank you again, as always, for being here today and appreciate everything the Shinyuan Temple does for the community and its support. So again, thank you as always.
Thank you.
See you in a few minutes again. Thank you. Okay, we move on to the approval of the minutes of April 25th, 2023.
I move approval of the minutes of the regular board meeting held on April 25th, 2023, as submitted, and dispense with the reading.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Lister, and a second by trustee Frankie. Any questions, comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Let the record show unanimous approval. We now move on to Mayor and Board of Trustees report. We had the shortest report in the history of the world last time because trustee Frankie was here. So to make up for it, we're going to have a very long one tonight. So we're going to work on that now. Several items going on. One, on April 27th, they had a chance to do a live Zoom meeting with Harper College, talking about the time I went there, 43 years ago, and other things going on, and the benefit, a big believer in community college. All my kids went there. I expect my grandkids. They do a great job at Harper, and I was glad to be part of the Zoom meeting on the radio broadcast. Also, on Friday the 28th, I went to the clerks conference we had here in Elk Grove, village clerks, municipal clerks, and they do a lot of good stuff, the clerks. They keep track of all the records, make sure everything's done properly, and record it right, and it was a great opportunity to go and meet with them, and we appreciate it. Then on Sunday, April 30th, I went to the Kennedy Martial Art competition across the street at the Pavilion. Nice to see something I've never seen before. It's almost like a bunch of wrestling mats but they do karate. And they do moves, they break boards, they actually didn't have competition. So it was a very good event, very crowded, enjoyed being part of that and doing that. Also on Thursday, May 4th, last Thursday, I went to Bird School, talked to the first graders. They wanted me to come in and talk about being mayor. So I met with the young people, and they come up with great questions. That's all I'm going to say about that. They did a real nice job on that. So that's some of the events I went to lately. Next, I want to talk, it was in the paper today, the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, turned down the O'Hare Noise Compatibility Commission's flight rotation plan for Fly Quiet at Night. And to say was somewhat happy would be an understatement. We've said all along that the plan the ONCC submitted was flawed. We have JDA, the experts in flying, Dr. Tranny especially, world-renowned. They were asking for too big of turns off the takeoffs. And people say, well, what's that big deal? A heavy turn does two things. One, creates more noise, and too quick of a turn intersects other runways too fast. And sure enough, the FAA found the same thing. So we are pushing hard for our Fly Quiet operations to be submitted and be studied. ONCC rejected our plan last time, went with just their plan. We said submit both, because we know if both would have submitted, ours would have been picked. Because ours is done by experts that the FAA worked with over the years and respect their thing. So the hope is that we can now get more realistic plans. Because remember, the bottom line of the Fly Quiet is to share the impact amongst everyone. Everyone on the airport should have impact. Everyone should get relief. It's the right thing to do. So we look at that as good news when they come out with the announcement. In hopes that we can get a better plan in there that'll be better for all of us that live around the airport. Also, tonight, want to talk about the Makers Won It race car coming up in the Chicago race on July 2nd. You probably see commercials now popping up about it. We're very excited about it. Remember, our Makers Won It car will be racing and driven by one of the best NASCAR drivers in history, Brad Keselowski. Brad was named one of the 75 best NASCAR racers of all time. One of the 75 best. He won the Cup in 2012. He's a phenomenal guy when it comes to racing. He's also a phenomenal businessman. Owns a big manufacturing plant in North Carolina. So it was a perfect partnership in our marketing to get a manufacturer who's also one of the best drivers of all time, who's going to be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame, to drive our car coming up in the Chicago Street Race. So we're extremely excited about that, and that'll be coming very soon. So keep your eyes open. But again, we're honored to have Brad as the driver of the Makers Won It car. And keep your eyes open. Warm weather coming, you're going to be seeing that race car all over this village. So keep your eyes open. You'll be enjoying that very soon. Also, I know we now, as the Reverend said, got nice weather coming. We're thinking about Christmas a little bit. As everyone knows, we do a tree lighting ceremony the day after Thanksgiving, the Friday night after Thanksgiving. We do Santa comes, we have a tree lighting, we have fireworks, and for the past several years, been doing a concert. And this year, we're proud to announce that the band for our Christmas tree lighting will be the Crying Shames. Numerous #1 hits. Excited to get them here in Elk Grove. I think they're out of Hinsdale. They originally formed out of Hinsdale, Illinois. So excited about them coming and looking forward to that. And speaking of concerts, it appears that if you play Elk Grove, it's a stepping stone to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Example, Pat Benatar played Elk Grove. A couple years later, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, this year one of our concerts is the Spinners.
Right.
And lo and behold,
They just got
last week they announced the Spinners are going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I think they're going to start announcing the Elk Grove Village-backed Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But we're excited that the Spinners will be going to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, and looking forward to having that at our concert series this summer. Also, little things this village has been working on to make us more of a sustainability community is recently, I'm not sure, just recently, right, Kobe, we put the honeybees? About a week ago, we have a honeybee hive at our west side garage in the back corner almost near the park area, but far enough away, and was just put in last week. And we're excited about that. We know that's going to help with pollination, help other plants. You know, honeybees are under stress right now due to a lot of things going on with mankind and stuff. So we're trying to do a little extra to help that. We haven't decided what we're going to do with the honey yet, but we'll be working on that. And if anyone, my uncle, who's passed away, Uncle Dan, Danny had Danny's Wrangler Dan's honey bee ranch. He actually, since I was a kid, he always had honeybees. And I'll tell you something, there's nothing like fresh honey. Nothing like it. So it'll be interesting to see what we do with that honey. It's the best. So we're looking forward to that. We're excited about that. Tonight, I want to introduce someone, Sue Dees. Sue, you want to stand up for a second? Sue has been hired by the village to be our new economic development officer. We had Josh Grotzen did it for a number of years. Josh has moved on, and Sue has now taken over the position, just started about a week and a half ago. She's an Elk Grove resident, went to Elk Grove High School. I know there's Conan kids out there, no offense. She was a graduate of Elk Grove High School, and she started, and so she will be the face of the Village Business Park. So any business people who need someone to talk to, reach out to, Sue will be there. So Sue, welcome. We're glad to have you part of the team. Thank you very much. Also, Kristen's not here tonight, but we hired our second social worker. Kristen started here not long ago, and that gives us 2 social workers. As we know, things are changing in the world as far as working with people, helping people in need and stuff. So we brought on our second social worker. We're excited about that. I believe she came from Arlington Heights? Yes. Yep, came from Arlington Heights. So we're looking forward to working with her, and she worked with Tila and the department, and excited about that. You get a chance to meet her up close on June 4th. We do our 5th anniversary of our Elk Grove Cares program. It was just 5 years ago we started this revolutionary program. That's from the U.S. Department of Justice wording, not ours, and it's done a phenomenal job. That night, or that day actually, we're going to have a car show over by the library parking lot. We're going to have a race car, of course, to be there. We're going to have food trucks. Try those out over there. And then from 3 to 5 is a car show. And then at 6 o'clock is a concert by the Grassroots. So just like we set up for our normal concerts, that'll be occurring that night. Yes, we'll have a 3 o'clock countdown for seats, so that will be the same. But the big thing is we have a big announcement that day, how we're expanding Elk Grove Cares program. It has done a phenomenal job helping people battle the disease of addiction. The disease of addiction. And we're going to expand it, help more people. We got a great grant coming from Congressman Raja, and we're doing very well. So we're looking for that. You get a chance to meet Kristen that night there. Next, I want to talk about, make sure I got everything here. Got over here, got that? Yep. Last thing I want to talk about tonight is a little temporary reorganization here in the village. I know we put out a release on it, because the timing of it was before the board meeting, but I want to make sure I stress again what's happening here in Elk Grove. As you know, our former police chief, Chuck Walsh, retired about a month and a half ago. Yes, a little earlier than we expected, but he did retire, and that created an opening in our police department. And the board and Mr. Rowan and I were going through what we should do next. We knew the department needed a little, I want to say, maybe a little extra help in some areas. And so we were trying to put together a good combination to fulfill that need. Operationally, our department does phenomenal. I mean, they're CALEA certified. They do a great job and doing good there. But we knew in the management leadership area and in mentoring area, it could use some assistance. So Mr. Rowe and I went through numerous applications of chiefs to come in on a short-term basis to get us to the position we want to be at. And one of the positions we want to be at is, I believe, and this board believes strongly, if possible, not always possible, but if possible, we like promoting from within. We like the new officer we're going to swear in tonight. When they get sworn in tonight by myself, I want them knowing that someday they could possibly be the chief of police here in Elk Grove Village. We believe strongly that it's possible. So we know we need some work in the leadership area, some mentoring area, to help our people on the management team. And so we decided to reach out to a person who's an expert in that position, and that is our fire chief, Rich Michael. Rich came to us a little over 10 years ago. He is the former 2018 Fire Chief of the Year for state of Illinois. He is currently the head of the Illinois Fire Chiefs Association. So his expertise is not just known here in Elk Grove, it is known throughout the state as far as leading a department. He does a phenomenal job. And he kind of did the exact same thing we're looking at doing in the police department, he did in the fire department. We had great people there, need some help, mentorship, in the leadership development. Correct, as far as that goes? And did a phenomenal job and worked up and doing well. Nathan, an example, who's now Nathan Gack is our deputy fire chief. He will be the acting fire chief in the fire department. And actually, Rich Michael's title is director of police. As you see tonight, he's wearing a suit. Rich will not be wearing a police uniform. He will not be carrying a gun. He doesn't meet all the criteria on that level. But what he does meet is the ability to work with men and women, build stronger leaders, better leadership in the ranks of the department. So we're excited about him doing that, and the department is very excited about this. When we made the announcement, I made the announcement from the management, a lot of the management members of the police department, when I was done with the announcement, they actually gave applause when I introduced Rich. So that's a good sign. I know people say, well, you had deputy chiefs. Yep, we have two. We have Chris Torres and we got Danny Burke, great guys. But again, sometimes people aren't quite ready to make that leap, especially when things occurred earlier than we thought they would. So this is a good chance to help people work, and I'll tell you exactly what I told everyone in the police department. Everyone's got a clean slate today. Everyone's got a chance to put the best foot forward, take advantage of this opportunity to help themselves improve and grow, and that will make them better officers down the road. If they don't take advantage of this opportunity, they need to go home, and if they say what's why something's not working, they look in the mirror, because there's only one place to look to find out why they're not improving. It'll be themselves. So take advantage of this opportunity. Officers, new officers coming on, you got a golden opportunity yourselves. So we're excited about this opportunity. Rich has proven himself to be a valuable asset. When he's done as director of the police, he will move back to the fire chief position. But again, I know people like to go nuts like they do on Facebook and stuff. I find it very insulting what they said about some of our people. It's not right. But unfortunately, that's the way these group is. It's a group of 4 or 5 people. You're never going to make them happy. But the bottom line is this. Our officers are excited about this opportunity. I know Director Michael is excited about this opportunity. And I think we're going to make a better department because of this combination. How long it's going to be? It could be 6 months. It could be a year. It's going to be as long as it takes to get the job done. Because one thing Rich proves is he gets the job done. And we're excited about that. So, Rich, again, on behalf of the community, we welcome you to the Director of Police. Appreciate it. Acting Chief Gack, we welcome you to the Fire Chief. It's an opportunity for him. It's an opportunity for a lot of people. So, again, thank you very much. We appreciate your commitment to the community. So, with that said, thank you. With that said, we do have some swearing-ins tonight, and after we do the swearing-ins, we got some money to give away for some young people I see sitting out there. So we got that to happen too. So if I can first start off, we'll start off with the police swearing in. So Director Michael, if you want to join me. No problem. Thank you. So again, tonight we have 5 police officers that will be sworn in. These are our newest officers here in Elk Grove Village. We're excited about it, and we thank them for choosing Elk Grove. We know there's a lot of departments out there, a lot of places looking for people to work. You chose Elk Grove. We're going to make sure we don't let you down like we know you're not going to let us down. So, Director, if you want to start.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate this. And thank you to you and the board for the confidence you show in me. I greatly appreciate that. I look forward to this opportunity. It's an exciting chance to continue to make a difference in the community, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate what you've done, so thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This evening, we're going to be administering the oath of office to 5 new police officers. The police officers who we're going to be welcomed here tonight have various starting times. They've started at different periods over the last few months, but we've got the opportunity to bring them all together here this evening. We've got a combination of folks who have come to us from other police departments, as well as folks who are experiencing their first swearing in as a law enforcement officer, so we're very happy to have them. We also appreciate the support from the mayor and the board to bring the staffing up to where it needs to be for the police department. We're happy about that. And as always, we thank Commissioner Butch Erkey and the work of the Police and Fire Commission for bringing the candidates forward and always bringing us very good candidates in both the police department and the fire department. We appreciate the work that you folks put into that, so thank you. Our first candidate this evening is Brian Diaz Montalvano. Brian came to us. He was previously employed as a security officer for security services in Vernon Hills, Illinois. He's fluent in Spanish and studied law enforcement and justice administration at Western Illinois University. So again, he attended Western Illinois University and comes to us, and this is his first law enforcement assignment.
That's easy. Western Illinois, Georgie?
Fighting Leathernecks.
Fighting Leathernecks, you got it. Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Brian Diaz Montalvo,
Have been appointed to the position of
have been appointed to the position of
police officer
police officer
in the village of Elk Grove Village
in the village of Elk Grove Village
and the counties of Cook and DuPage.
in the counties of Cook and DuPage.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I'll faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of
the duties of the office of
police officer.
police officer.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Way
Thank
to
you,
go,
Mayor.
buddy. Come on up. You have some family here?
Well, good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, my family could not be here, but I do thank everybody, all families, friends, and the residents here of Elk Grove who are here today. I know we have very important people here, important students here for scholarships, which I'm very proud of. I just want to say thank you for the police departments for giving me the opportunity to serve here for the Elk Grove Village community and for all the residents and tourists here tonight. I know being a police officer can be a challenging moment for all us officers and family members, but we do appreciate your support. And the only thing I can say is that I definitely uphold my oath here tonight, and I'll definitely do the best I can to be of service for here everybody tonight. Thank you very much.
In Elk Grove, we like to hand out like a logo, dark chocolate logos. It's dark chocolate because it's heart healthy, so I can have them. But again, boy, he did a nice speech like this. Came up with. Could have a mayor here
Can you
someday.
give a mayor's report from now
He
on?
could. He should give a mayor's report.
Yeah, you should.
There you go, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you.
All right, our next officer this evening is Officer Alexis Krask. Alexis comes to Elk Grove Village from the make that the Hillside Police Department, the Hillside Police Department. Her education is from the Harold Washington Community College, where she has earned an associate's degree. So again, we please welcome Officer Alexis Krask.
Okay, this is the test of all tests. What is the mascot for the Harold Washington Community College? You get this one, I owe you dinner, any choice of any restaurant. If you don't, you owe me your paycheck for the next 2 years. So it's not a big deal. Either way, it's fair. Oh, no, any clue.
You know I've studied.
I know you have. I gave you the
gave-
magazine.
you gave me a
study.
book.
I gave you the book study, every
I
mascot.
don't know if that college was in the book, but I'm gonna check tomorrow morning.
I don't want excuses. What's the name?
I don't remember.
Hey, talk to your lawyer first.
Don't remember. Okay. What's the mascot for the Harold?
Actually don't know.
There you go. They don't have one.
You owe him dinner.
Thank you.
I state your name.
I, Alexis Krask,
Have been appointed to the position of
have been appointed the position of
police officer
police officer
in the village of Elk Grove
in
Village
the village of Elk Grove Village
and the counties of Cook and DuPage.
in the counties of Cook and DuPage.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of
the duties of the office of
police officer.
police officer.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, what town you were transferred? What's the other town you came from?
Hillside.
Now, did that mayor know the oath by heart?
Probably, yes.
I just checking.
He was there for a very long
Like
time.
me too, I guess, okay.
Yes.
Well, you have any family, anybody here tonight?
No, I do not. So, but thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I am very happy to make the jump from Hillside to Elk Grove. I think it was one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I'm very happy here. My fellow officers are great, and I look forward to building great relationships with them as well as residents. So I appreciate it, and I am very excited to be part of the exceptional community.
If I can, sometimes I like asking questions. How long were you a police officer in Hillside?
About a year.
Okay, what, if you don't mind, if it's private, you don't have to, but what made you want to switch to Elk Grove? Just curious.
They were very small. It was a department of about 24, 25 officers.
Okay.
So
You're
it-
looking for something bigger, maybe more advancement? maybe?
absolutely.
Well,
Yeah,
good for
it was
you.
patrol.
Well, we welcome you here, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you. I
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it.
Hang on, before you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go, give you some Chugga logos here too. There you go.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations.
She did tell me before she left, she remembered it was the Phoenix. So, and it was in
Phoenix?
your head, right?
Oh, it's okay, so you lost. 2 years paychecks. I'll need my bank account number.
It's the,
Christine, just transfer his checks to my, we're good. Okay. She said thumbs up.
All right. Next, for our residents and businesses, we welcome Officer Adrian Gutierrez, please. Adrian has spent the last 6 years working with the Chicago Transit Authority. Before that, he also has a history of working in the United States military. We welcome a veteran and say thank you for your service in that capacity. Adrian studied at Triton College and has an associate's degree from Triton College. Welcome.
Thank you. If you can't, Triton?
Trojans.
Really? Is he right? Yes, sir. Way to go, Georgie. I still get your paychecks, but that's fine.
Oh.
Okay, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Adrian Gutierrez,
Have been appointed the position of
have been appointed the position of
police officer
police officer
in the village of Elk Grove Village
in the village of Elk Grove Village
in the counties of Cook and DuPage.
and the counties of Cook and DuPage.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I will support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of
the duties of the office of
police officer.
police officer.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, my friend. So, Chicago Transit, were you working security for that?
I was a train operator.
Really?
yes.
So you drove the
I
trains?
drove the train.
And you went from driving the trains to becoming a police officer?
Yes, sir.
I gotta ask, why? Just curious. No, I was curious. I mean,
I actually, right after I left the service, I wanted to be a police officer. That's why I went to Triton College to get my criminal justice degree. I tried for CPD. Unfortunately, they didn't want me. So I was growing in CTA. I was comfortable there. Once I moved to Elk Grove, the opportunity came up, and I had to take it. And
good.
I'm here now.
Chicago PD loss is our gain.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's good. You have any family members here?
I do. My wife and children are here.
Where they at? Raise their hands. There they are. Hey, I'm giving your dad a lot of candy, so make sure he shares it with you, okay? We'll make sure you got you covered. She'll be proud. We're welcome. So you live in Elk Grove?
I do.
Okay, well, great. That's phenomenal. So nice and close for you.
Yes.
No excuses for being late.
Never late.
Okay,
Never
we got
late.
you. So I'm giving your dad the chocolates. Don't worry. I'm giving him extra. Quite a few, okay? A couple more. So, welcome and congratulations, my friend.
Next, please join me in welcoming Police Officer Sebastian Gulick. Sebastian is coming and was from the Cook County Sheriff's Police Department. He attended Oakton Community College, where he has an associate's degree in applied science from Oakton Community College.
Oakton?
The community colleges are throwing me off a little bit,
You got the Trojans. Why can't you get this one?
because I don't know it.
Okay, 2 years is enough. I won't ask more. Okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Sebastian Gold,
Have been appointed to the position of
have been appointed to the position of
police officer
police officer
in the village of Elk Grove Village
in the village of Elk Grove Village
and the counties of Cook and DuPage,
in the counties of Cook and DuPage.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
I'll support the Constitution of the United States,
to support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of
the duties of the office of
police officer.
police officer.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Any family here?
My wife, my 3 daughters, my parents, my sister, my brother-in-law.
Wow. I'll have to give you a big bag. Don't worry, we got you covered. Now, you're what, a Cook County officer?
Yes.
What made you want to leave county, go village? Was this, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. But
No, it's fine.
It's fine. I've got 9 grandkids. That makes me feel like I'm at home. So you're fine.
I just always wanted to work for a suburb, and I grew up in Des Plaines and Schaumburg, so it's close in the area, so I knew Elk Grove, so I figured it would be the perfect opportunity.
Well, that's good. How many years were you with Cook County?
9.
9 years. Okay. Well, we welcome you. We're glad you made the change.
Thank you.
And the transfer. Wish you well. And we'll make sure, even for the little one, get some chocolates for you to take care of them. And again, we welcome you to Elk Grove.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
friend. Appreciate it.
So our folks who are coming to us from other places in Cook County continues, and we're pleased to welcome Police Officer Ryan Anderson, who comes to us from the Chicago Police Department. Ryan served in the United States Air Force and was a senior airman, and again came to us from the Chicago Police Department. So we're happy to have him coming here from there, coming from the county, coming from the other suburbs, coming from the CTA as a motorman, very respectable and responsible job there as well. So thank you all for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you folks here.
So Air Force, huh?
Yes.
Okay, Air Force.
Falcons.
Very good.
Thank you.
That's good. Just check it. We got a lot of military people. We thank you for all your service and now your service to the village. If you can, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Ryan Anderson,
Have been appointed to the position of
have been appointed the position of
police officer
police officer
in the village of Elk Grove Village
in the village of Elk Grove Village
and the counties of Cook and
and
DuPage.
the counties of Cook and DuPage.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
I support the Constitution of the United
I
States,
support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge
and I'll faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of
the duties of the office of
police officer.
police officer.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Family here?
Yes, I have family.
Hands?
So that's my brother, my nephew, my other brother, my mother, and that's my girlfriend right there.
Don't worry, he's gonna have plenty for all of you. I'll make sure. So what made you choose Elk Grove? I mean, leaving Chicago, coming?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Chicago. It's a big city. I really enjoyed it. Wasn't able to do as much community policing as I wanted to. So was looking at different departments, saw Elk Grove. It's a beautiful place. So decided I wanted to try to make the jump and see what Elk Grove has to offer. And it's been a great opportunity. I'm very thankful.
Well, one thing I want to let all the officers know, and the veterans here, they'll tell you, we back our blue 1,000,000% in Elk Grove. We always will. We'll never let you down, because you folks never let us down. We know that, and that's why we always look out for nothing but the best. That's what we're doing with Director Michael here, to make sure you get the best and the best opportunity to keep moving and doing well. And so I thank all of you, because you folks have never let us down. And I know if I ever need anything, I have no hesitation but to reach out to each and every one of you for the help I know you can bring. So we thank you here in Elk Grove. And again, we back you. No one backs anyone more than we back you. So you're in a good department. You got great officers here in Elk Grove. And I know Butch and his guys do a great job hiring everyone. A lot of work, right, Butch? A lot of work. But we get nothing but the best here in Elk Grove, and you 5 are prime examples of that. So we're here for you. So before you go, I'll give you some for yourself and your family. Yes, you can feel a shake there. Yep. Rich got that. There you go. There you go. We're good? There's another one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give them all a big hand. Okay, now, before I can dismiss everyone, just hang on long, because we got to give out some money. So I know we have Kitty Weiner. You want to come on down? Invite who you want to come down with you. Tonight, we're giving out scholarship money from the Community Character Coalition. And we have a bunch of characters on the board, I know, right, George? But Community Character Coalition Elk Grove is a phenomenal group here in the village. They've been here, what, 20 years now? 20th anniversary. And one thing they started early on is scholarships. And it's called the Fallen Soldier Scholarship Fund. And that was started because we had 4 young ones here from Elk Grove that paid the ultimate price on our behalf on the battle for freedom. And actually, we have a memorial for them across the street at the new Memorial Park. Used to be here in the town center. Now it's old Memorial Park where it should belong. And those 4 young people answered the call when their country called, just like some of you have. And so they paid the price on our behalf. So the first funding they got came from our house raffle we did in 2006. We did the house raffle over there on Cheltenham. Syntex built the home, raffled it off. And matter of fact, the winner of that house, standing over there, Mr. Schiavo. So that's the first way we help fund them. And then we also help fund the organization that's some use for the scholarships. I know she and Yuan helps out. But when Microphone Brewery did a fundraiser, I think it was about $18,000? $18,500 we donated to them to help with the organization and also scholarships. So the money's coming back to the community through the young people. We thank the young people for applying for these scholarships. Means a lot to everyone. And tonight we want to hand them out, get them going. So, Kitty, if you want to go ahead and get started.
Thank you, Mayor. First, on behalf of Community Character Coalition, we would like to thank the board for continuing to entrust us with the ability to vet all of the candidates. I will say that this year we had a record number. We had 16 seniors between Conant and Elk Grove High School that applied. And from all of my going back into history, that's the most we've ever had. So it was really something for our committee to have to narrow 16 down to 4. It was not an easy task. You can be assured that these are some of the brightest that our community has. And with that said, I do need to also thank Shen Yuan and Friends of the Library. They have been partners with us for a long time. They have been providing us the scholarship funds, aside from what the village had started with us, for many years. And so this year we are going to be awarding 4 scholarships. Each student will get $2,000. Carol Steika from, she sweated out just a little bit, but Carol is going to be providing a swag bag from each of their chosen schools. The last one showed up yesterday, so it was a little bit of pins and needles. So they'll be getting that as well as a certificate. And we've got 4 presenters here. We thought we would share some of the wealth. And I do want to acknowledge Trustee Miller and Trustee-elect Joe Bush in the back are also on the Character Coalition with us. So we're lucky to have that brought to the table as well. So tonight, to celebrate our 4 scholarship winners, and you can come down if you're here. I know Kara's here, Shiv is here. I think we were supposed to have the other 2. I hope they're here. Come on down. There we go. Hari's here, Adam. We've got 4 presenters here tonight. Beth Keim is the Character Counts president for the next 2 years. She will be presenting. Dr. Brian Homan, who is a member of Character Counts, certainly no stranger to this board, will be presenting. Marianne is making her second appearance tonight. She is a member of Character Coalition from Shen Yuan Temple, who also provides the funding that we've had for many years. And then Ann Hoffman from Friends of the Library will be presenting also. And for the students, these envelopes, that's a check. So this is nice, but that's the one you want right there. Beth?
Good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to be presenting this scholarship. I think both of my kids received this scholarship many years ago, so I'm happy to present. I really did come for the chocolate. I hope you didn't run out.
No, we're fine.
Okay. Hari? Okay, come here, sweetheart, and please state your name.
Harini Sole Dureraj.
Thank you. Harini is from Conant High School and has been a first honor roll student for all 4 years, an academic scholar, a 2023-2024 state scholar, and a 3-year recipient of the Academic Award from Conant. Harini has volunteered more than 600 hours as a teacher dancer at
Kalashri Dance Academy.
Haleshri Dance Academy, I think I messed that up, I'm sorry. Volunteered 500 hours as a mentor leader with National Karate, 380 hours as a volunteer student with Carnatic music, and 250 hours as president teacher with Girls Who Code Online. She was also part of the Science Olympiad for only 4 years and volunteered 4 years with Medical Careers Group. Hari plans to attend the University of Illinois at Chicago, majoring in computer science. Wow. Wow, wow. Here's your scholar.
Come on up, I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Oh, okay.
Always gotta answer questions. Okay, so you're gonna major in computer science.
Yes.
Okay, what made you choose computer science?
For me, I think at least like my generation, like computer science is something that affects us all the time. I know like something like my parents say is like, you're always on your phone, and it's true, but computer science is one of the things that affects what's on my phone, and so I want to be someone who kind of knows what's going on behind the screen and not only like someone who's on the other side as a consumer, kind of also working towards like what am I spending hours of my day on, whether if it's like assignments or whether I'm just watching YouTube, kind of like what is going on behind it, and also affecting that, like changing that or being a part of contributing to it for future generations.
So when you graduate, you wanna what, help do programs? You wanna, what are you looking to do with involvement with computers? What are you thinking?
I think I'm more looking into like programming, like apps or programming websites, but I have gotten recently interested into cybersecurity, and there's a funny reason, is because I'm a reader, and whenever I used to read as a kid, I would always read spy novels, and I feel like in computer science, cybersecurity is the closest I'm gonna get to that. So I'm seeing like I'm gonna try maybe if I can take a couple classes about cybersecurity and maybe do something with that in the future too.
Well, that's great. So you have family here?
Yes.
Who you got here?
My mom, my dad, and my younger sister.
Okay, she's getting some, don't worry, she's getting some chocolate. So lay out, hold your thing, there you go. Put on there.
Thank you.
There you go, okay? Congratulations, good luck. Thank you. And next? Oh. And next? Dr. Holman, our community dentist.
Thank you. I'm proud to present the second award to Kara Crimmins. Kara is from Elk Grove High School and has been a member of the executive board of the National Honor Society for 2 years and has received recognition in the Spanish and Italian Honor Society. She has also been the winner of the Veterans Day essay and past winner of the VFW Voice of Democracy. Kara has been on the student council for 4 years, a student ambassador for 4 years, and a member of the lacrosse team for 3. She was also a future leader mentor. Kara plans to attend the best university in the country, the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and majoring in Spanish and Italian education. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on up, Carol. I can remember this young lady was, what, about, Christine, about 3 years old? She was only one. She actually moved next door to our house we were in. We moved about 7 years ago over on Meadow Court. So I saw this young lady grow up, and you've done a fine job.
Thank
It's not
you.
easy. She's got 3 older brothers, so it's not easy competing with them. And I know Matt agrees with about U of I being the best.
Very true.
So, but not, who's at Kentucky?
Shane.
Shane's at Kentucky.
Yeah.
He may not agree. So you're gonna be what, a teacher?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, what, high school, junior high? What do you think?
High school, or maybe eventually work my way to being a college professor.
Okay, so now you got Spanish and Italian.
Yes.
Now I know they're very similar.
Yeah.
Stuff. Which way would you go, Spanish or Italian when you get up?
Spanish for
Okay.
sure, but
So
I like
you-
both.
Okay, so you enjoy it. Well, we wish you, I know your mom's out there. That's
Yeah.
who came here tonight? Okay,
Yes.
so I'll make sure for Shane and Lukey and for Matt, there's plenty of chocolates from all. Don't worry, I got more. Another box right there. So we'll be good. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now, you notice, George, on both of them, I didn't ask you U of I. I figured that one you have to know.
Yeah.
And I can't afford to take more of your money. So, we good?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is for Adam Massaro. Adam is from Conant High School. He was an Illinois State Scholar his senior year, National Honor Society, and his junior and senior years, Honor Roll all 4 years, Conant Academic Award his last 3. Adam was a volunteer with Enchanted Backpack, over 3,000 hours with club baseball, Feed My Starving Children, and Literacy Night at Salt Creek Elementary School. He credits PALS, which is Positive Affirming Leaders in Schools, as having a significant impact on his life. This volunteer program mentors disadvantaged youth at an elementary school to help encourage positive mental, physical, and social wellness. Adam plans to attend University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, majoring in business. It's a popular school.
Okay, first off, any family here?
Mom, grandma, my father.
Okay, so business, what made you choose business? What are you thinking?
Got a lot of businessmen in the family. My dad actually has been in business for his whole life.
Okay.
And
are you looking to follow him where he's at, or?
Kinda. He's more in
Okay.
sales. I kind of want to do more finance. But
Okay. So
business
that's good.
is
He
very
works
big.
and you keep the money.
Yes.
That's true. He's already learning a lot. He's good on that. So what made you pick U of I? Because I know others. What made you pick U of I?
I switched.
Oh, where were you going?
I've heard a lot of people going to U are actually like the legacy with my business and business father. Oh, a lot of my family members have been to U of I, and I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, so I'm going to Indiana.
Wait, so you're not going to U of I?
No, I
So you
switched
come-
just so that
So you're gonna be a Hoosier
Yeah.
instead of a Fighting Illini.
Yep.
Oh, I said the name Hoosier. Sorry.
That's okay.
So, well, Indiana's got. Do they know that first off?
Yeah.
Okay, you know it's out of it's an out-of-state campus, not the same price as in-state. Okay, just so you know, they're both
Yeah.
close. U of I. One's Illinois. So
Well, guess what? They're saving money.
My brother's at U of I right now.
okay,
So-
so you're gonna be a Hoosier. It's a beautiful campus.
It is.
All the limestone, and you're gonna be swimming in the quarries in the warm weather coming up.
We'll see.
Okay, you have fun. Well, we congratulate you.
Thank you so
We hope your parents do well, and hang on, we'll take care of you too. Well, actually, because I know he's going to Indiana, it's gonna cost more, so you need some sugar to help you work extra. So
much.
congratulations, way to go.
He's got a lot back here.
Reverend?
I have the honor of presenting Shiv Shankar Prasad. Shiv attended Conant High School. He was an AP Scholar with distinction for 2 years, Math Team State Qualifier at the Illinois Council of Teachers of Mathematics for 4 years, a U.S. Presidential Scholars Program nominee, and a National Merit Scholar his senior year. Shiv is a lover of music, having taken first place with the judges' distinction at the American Protege International Piano and Strings Competition, first place at the DePaul Concerto Festival for Young Competition, solo at Symphony Center, and second place at Sejong National Music Competition and Best Interpretation of a Korean Piece. Shiv will be attending Brown University, majoring in applied mathematics. Congratulations.
Good luck on this one, Brown University.
The Bears?
Yeah.
Whoa, impressive.
Thank you.
Brown's an Ivy League school.
You don't think I should know anything
That's
about
what I'm
Ivy
saying.
League schools?
That's I'm impressed. I said I'm impressed.
Oh.
You know an Ivy League school. I mean, I didn't think you
As
could spell
opposed
Ivy.
to-
Can you spell Ivy? I didn't think so. Okay. Xylophone.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah. So, first off, what made you pick Brown University? I mean,
I think mostly it was the strength of their applied math program. So they have a really large program with a lot of like the top professors in the nation. So I'm excited to go there.
that's impressive. Now, you tell your parents the cost of going there, I hope. Okay, they're prepared. Do you have any family here?
Yeah, both my parents are here and my younger sister as well.
Okay, so your dad's working now 4 and 5 jobs to make sure. No, first off, that's very impressive. Impressive. Now, if you don't mind, what do you do with applied math? What do you use with that degree, if you don't mind?
So you can pretty much do whatever you want. I'm thinking of either going into finance by doing like applied math and studying economics as well, or potentially going into medicine by doing applied math and biology.
Really, into medicine from that? Wow, that's impressive. You know what type of medicine yet, or
No, not
yeah,
sure.
just look at it.
Yeah.
Well, you get through medicine at Brown, you're gonna do a heck of a job. So enjoy. Now we got 3 Conant, 1 Elk Grove High School this year. Do any kind of sports in high school?
I swam my freshman year.
Okay, very good.
I played football, baseball, and I wrestled, but I stopped.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. What was that last one? You wrestle. Okay, there you go. Good job.
I stopped this year, though.
At least you started.
I know.
That's it. So wait, you went for 3 years, and then you stopped. Now was Coach Hay your coach at all?
Yep.
Your beginning years?
Yeah. Now it's
Oh,
Gildy this year.
You did who?
Gildy.
Yes, took over. Okay. Anything?
I did track and field, and then I do classical dance outside of school, and I did karate outside of school.
Okay, very good. Carol?
Lacrosse.
Oh, that's right. You said lacrosse. That's become more popular.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing because I know Tony's the coach of the boys team now over there. He's with the wrestling team too,
Yeah.
with the junior grads. So yeah, that's a growing sport too. So well, first off, of all of you, congratulations. I mean, you are a prime example of our community, and we're very proud of what you've done. You all got great futures ahead of you, and you got families that are supportive. Thank you for the families being there. Take the time and all that. You should all be very proud of your children. They've done great. So congratulations. Anything else from the Carrots Coalition? Right before you go, you got all your pictures in? We're good? Okay. Sure, we can do a group. Hang on, I got first scout Chuck. So you all want to come down there in front of the trustees there. They'll get the pictures behind. Go on down, carry your stuff, keep your goodies. All the rest, come on down, all the presenters. There you go. There you go.
I know where the box is.
Come on down. Get our pictures taken. If the trustees want to stand up behind, trustees stand up behind, get the picture. Come on down. Come on down. Yeah, younger ones, come on.
Oh, you want the kids up front? I'll be right there.
I'm a kid at heart. Kneel down.
Kid, you want the picture to be developed. At least my teeth are clean.
There you go. Does that work? No, that's sick by Russell. No, I'm
We don't know how to shit.
See this way, you know?
In the middle row, take like 1 step out.
Not you.
Middle
Hey,
row.
where the hell are you guys?
Middle, I thought you said third.
Oh, God. Still? There you go. Looks like a beard. All right.
Congratulations.
Good job. Hey, can I have the Illinois stuff? That's not gonna even.
Okay. No, I got friends.
I know. Good job, George.
There you go. Here, hang on, because I forgot. Plus Brown's not cheap. There you go, you can go. Good, thank you. Folks, if you want to go ahead and get going now, you're welcome. Officers, you too, if you want to. You're good. Thank you very much.
The third, right? The recycling event? The third. That says the fourth. I've been saying the wrong.
Okay, the owl.
Holy cow. They went from 1 to 1 to 6 to 1.
They got 4 goals in a row.
It'll be a different event, but it is the third.
Within about 2 minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
I was really listening to you,
No.
but I somehow.
Saturday.
So what are you saying?
You just said Saturday.
Okie Community College. Okie the owl.
Conference.
I'll never forget that.
I won't either.
Yeah, don't bring your stuff with you. Paper to the concert.
Good job, Evo.
I've never seen people so happy. They got the Oh, you better make another two.
I think Greg went to Joe. I think. I don't know.
Okay, we'll move on to trustees' report. We'll start with trustee Schmidt.
I just want to report that I attended the GOA event last Thursday. It was nice to see the members of the GOA and also to intermingle with some of our businesses in our community. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee Schmidt. Move on to trustee Prochnow.
Thank you. I also attended the GOA wine tasting event. It was very nice, and it's nice to see people getting back together and socializing and getting past the pandemic. Very good to see. Also a reminder, this Saturday, May 13th, we're having our farmers market at the Christus Victor Church on Arlington Heights Road across from the Elk Grove Theater. It opens at 8 a.m. and is open till 1 p.m. I believe this is the second to last one. They'll have one more in 2 weeks. After that, we'll be waiting for the beginning of June and the summer farmers market. Also a reminder that the Memorial Day observation is Monday, May 29th. It's going to be at the Park District Pavilion at 10:45. We have a wonderful ceremony, well attended. We have a flag lowering ceremony. We have guest speakers. We have refreshments, a flag folding ceremony. It's going to be in the main gym, so rain or shine, we're going to have this event, and I hope that I'll see you there. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Trustee Listener.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm pleased that this Thursday, well, beside attending the community prayer breakfast, I will be attending the Meet Chicago Northwest meeting where they will be honoring our trustee, Pat Feichter, who retired a month ago or so, who recently retired from the board. And he spent so many years serving that board, and I'm looking forward to that. And that concludes my report.
I think 17 years.
17?
So, long time up there.
More than I knew.
Thank you. Trustee Frankie.
No report.
Trustee Miller.
First of all, I want to thank the Public Works Department and the Park District and the schools for Arbor Day. Those were very nice trees at Elk Grove High School and also at Mead. I attended the one at Mead Junior High, and you guys, I think it was a red oak. It was very nice. So thank you. Also, Colby, thank you and your staff for meeting a resident at Clearmont Bridge to discuss the bridge. It's going to be beautiful. He had a rendition of what it's going to look like, whether it's actually or it's just kind of a rendition. But that was great to talk about landscaping and the planting. So thank you for Ken and Teresa coming out as well. Recently, Trustee Frankie and I attended the Ascension Gala. It was the foundation gala, and I have to tell you, it was a fundraiser for the Ascension hospitals. And, you know, we have a great, although most people look at it as Amita still, it is Ascension. And the hospital does a great job, especially with the heart patients and specializing in heart. So I want to give a shout out to them. It was also recently Nurses Day, so I want to thank all the nurses out there for all that they do. And this week is Teacher Appreciation, so whether you are a preschool teacher, elementary school teacher, a middle school teacher, high school, Mr. Bush, or collegiate, Trustee Schmidt, thank you for all the impact that you do with students, and look at what we had here today and what they have become. And you look to the future with some really excitement because we've got some smart, courageous individuals that are going to be our future. So thank you to that. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Accounts payable warrant for April 30th, 2023.
I move approval of the April 30th, 2023 accounts payable warrant in the amount of $21,811,436.19.
Second?
We have a motion by trustee Lister, second by trustee Miller. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Frankie?
Aye.
Trustee Listener?
Aye.
Trustee Miller?
Aye.
Trustee Prochnow?
Aye.
Trustee Schmidt?
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0. We have accounts payable warrant for May 9th, 2023.
I move approval of the May 9, 2023 accounts payable warrant in the amount of $266,929.45.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Lister, second by trustee Frankie, and without objection, record the vote as previously demonstrated, 5-0. Tonight, we have consent agenda items. A is in Albuquerque through R as in Rendezvous. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second?
We have a motion by trustee Frankie, second by trustee Miller. Any questions, comments from any staff or board member? Anybody in the audience here for the consent agenda? Seeing none, hearing none, and without objection, we'll record the vote as previously demonstrated, 5-0. Move on now to regular agenda. There's no items. Items under Plan Commission, Mr. Roan.
No items under Plan Commission.
Zoning Board?
We have one item under Zoning Board. On May 4th, the Zoning Board of Appeals met to hear ZBA docket 23-2 with the petitioner seeking a variation to the zoning ordinance as it pertains to permitted locations for fences in residential zone districts for property at 511 Willow Lane. It was the consensus of the Zoning Board of Appeals by a 7-0 vote to do grant the requested variation.
Okay, is the petitioner here tonight? You good? Any questions, comments from board members, concerns? Okay, I need a motion to have the attorney prepare necessary documents.
So moved.
We have a motion by trustee Lister, second
Second?
by trustee Miller. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Like to show unanimous approval. Folks, you're all set to go. Sorry, the meeting took a little long tonight. All you need to do is work with Jared's department. Oh, God, I almost said Mary Jo Pie. But with Jared's department, you can go ahead and start now. In 2 weeks, it'll be on the consent agenda. You do not need to return. It's a mere formality. It passed unanimously by the zoning board, by this board, so you can start as soon as you want with the nice weather here. Get going on that. We thank you for working with the village, working with the zoning board, and we thank you for reinvesting back in your property here in Oak Grove. So thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Okay, Recycling Waste Committee, Mr. Frankie.
Oh, yeah. Last Saturday, we had the paint and oil recycling event. I don't have the statistics on what was dropped off, but we had 287 cars show up. So,
Wow.
yeah, big. And these were all just Elk Grove residents. So that was great. Probably next board meeting, I'll have more info what was dropped off. The next recycling event is the electronics and document destruction, which will be at the Village Public Works facility on Devon Avenue. That'll be Saturday, June 3rd from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That also gets to be very busy. So, but the line moves quickly, so if you see a long line, don't fret. It moves very quick. There's a list on our website of what we'll take. We don't take game consoles and old stereos and things like that. So just check and see what is available or what we'll be able to take. So that is also on June 3rd. So you need to be a resident of Swank, which is the northwest suburbs area. Go to the website and they'll say what towns. Obviously, Elk Grove's part of it. So, but other residents are allowed in the area to come also. So if you're out there and you're not in our town listening to this board meeting, which I couldn't understand why, but check and make sure you're on the list. That's all I have right now. We are not taking any more Christmas lights. That was the end of April. So if you have your old Christmas lights, they're still up. Sorry. So, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Rob, make sure you watch the replay tape. We made the biggest announcement in 38 years while you were out. So it was good. I know that Channel 2 750 took off once they got the story, so you're good. Move on now to Judiciary Planning and Zoning Committee, Trustee Prochnow.
No report.
Capital Improvements Committee, Trustee Schmidt.
No report.
Cable Television Committee, Trustee Listener.
Thank you, Mayor. I have just a short report. I want to give a plug to one of the more popular programs on Elk Grove TV. It's the In the Grove program. And there's a couple of good interviews this month. One of them, Mr. Mayor, as you know, Sue Heaton interviews you as you're talking about the upcoming June 6th, celebrating the 5-year... June 4th.
Yep.
Okay, well, that threw everyone off.
I want to make sure you got the right date. I don't want people coming.
Well, I got a bunch of them. I'll fit one. Anyway, celebrating the 5-year anniversary of Elk Grove Cares. And then Trustee Frankie interviews two people, Matthew Harold and Carrie Ann Ryan. They're volunteers for it's called the LMJ's Lost Souls Alzheimer's Fund. And they were very good interviews. Naturally, Jeff had to ask a lot more questions than Sue, because Sue's person she talked to pretty much took over the show. But anyway, it was a good program, and it'll be shown several more times on Elk Grove TV, or you could go to our website and go to the Channel 6 site and look at it on demand. It's about a 30-minute show, and each interview is about 15 minutes. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Move on now to the Youth Committee, Trustee Jeffrey Charles Frankie.
The scholarship deadline was set for last
May
week.
4th. May 4th.
Last week.
Both are accurate.
But we had to go till Monday because a bunch of them showed up on Monday, so they were in the mail and were dropped off. So we have 17 scholarships now.
Applications?
Yep, applications. That's right.
Yeah, don't say
Sorry.
scholarships, yeah.
Oops, better start digging in the pot. So I am calling for a meeting of the Youth Committee. It will be an executive session on June 3rd, which is a Saturday, at 12 noon. So we will get together and discuss the applicants and then decide, and we will let people know, and then the June meeting, we will ask them to come just like we did tonight. So, and also, it's that time, we're going to start talking about the teen splash parties. So our first one's coming up July 14th at Rainbow Falls from 8:15 to 10:15. If you're entering 6th grade and going through high school, you can't have graduated high school, please come. It's a free party. We always, if the weather's good, we have great crowds. So hopefully keep our fingers crossed, and it's just a fun time for everybody. So I'll be talking about this for the next couple meetings. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. We're going to move Information Committee, Trustee Miller.
The Finance and Community Development Departments are open now the first Saturday of the month. So they were open last Saturday from 9 to 12, and they're only open in May, June, July, and August. However, July, it's the second Saturday of the month because of July 4th. So this gives residents the opportunity for those that want to pay their water bills or apply for permits or recycle batteries. So those are some new hours open on those Saturdays, the first Saturday of the month in the summer, except for July. May 20th, the Public Works is having an open house from 9 to 12. That is on Devon, 450 East Devon. And Colby, this sounds like a lot of fun. Snow cones, face painting, popcorn, touch-a-truck, sweeper rides, educational, all as well as fun. So I want all of you to attend. Bring your grandchildren, those of you that are grandparents. So I'm not on Facebook. I know that some people are. But I do always look on our website, on the Elk Grove Village website, for Facebook information, and you can do that under Stay Connected. So the police have a Facebook, as well as the fire department, as well as EGTV. They have a Facebook where you can get information from their Facebook pages. And under the police Facebook page, May is National Bicycle Safety Month. So please, 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 if you are a cyclist, if you bicycle, please wear a helmet. Know the rules of the road. Understand that there should be mutual respect between others using either a path or the roads. And when you're on a path and you are approaching somebody from behind, it's always appropriate to say on your left so that they know that you are coming behind them. The fire department Facebook page, here they go again. I had talked to you about the chocolate peanut butter pie recipe. Guess what they have now on their Facebook page? Blueberry smoothie recipe. Delicious. I'm going to try it. I really am. And then the EGTV Facebook page. They have been doing a lot of activities, high school activities, Elk Grove versus Conant baseball, Elk Grove versus Conant girls lacrosse, the boys volleyball, soccer, and I want to congratulate the staff for Best of the Midwest Media Fest Awards. So Ross, Debbie, and Scott, congratulations to you. And that concludes my report.
And I want to tell you firsthand, wearing a helmet saves your life.
Absolutely.
That I know for a fact.
Yes, you do.
So that's good. Thank you. Business Leaders Forum, Trustee Schmidt.
Trustee Miller and I will be visiting several businesses over the next several weeks, so we'll have a report on those at our next meeting. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Health and Community Services, Trustee Prochnow.
No report.
Personnel Committee, Trustee Frankie.
No report.
Airport update, we already talked about. Parade meeting, we had a meeting a week ago Monday, and we're getting close, starting to line up groups. Got a special giant balloon this year, so it's going to be a good parade. More musical acts, so that's good for the parade, and we're getting along there. Midsummer Classic Concert Series, besides our Lackawanna Hall of Fame member Spinners, which is the third concert.